Here are a couple of swings by Zach, taken a couple of months apart. One against live pitching, one off the tee. In both swings you see a lot of good things and a few things that he might want to work on. First thing I want to do is compare these swings to that some of the checkpoints I sent out on those essentials of hitting a few months ago. Well, it's a good, balanced, workable stance. You see that there in slow motion. You see a really good solid load and a decent weight shift forward. Then he does a excellent job of having the hips lead the hands and lead the shoulders into the swing. So in terms of the basic motions you want hitting, he's doing very well. His head's staying on the ball, and it's a pretty good relaxed swing. So again, we'll just synchronize that with the steps. Anyway, breaking it down into frames, here are the stances. The first red mark just shows where his center of gravity starts. In both cases, there's been a little bit of preliminary motion, which is good, keeps some rhythm going, and it's balanced, it's workable. I almost like the November stance, a little wider, looks a little better balanced to me. You can see his weight shift back really nicely. It's a good cocking action, so it's a good negative move. And then as he comes forward to toe touch, yeah, he has come forward. The first, he's generated some momentum. All that is excellent. If anything, the November swing looks a little better at this point. That's a pretty extreme bat wrap he's got going in the February shot. You can see the barrel of the bat pointing right back to the pitcher. That's a little extreme for that. It's a long way from there to get to the ball. Again, he does a really good job. You can see right here, his hips are starting to open while his shoulders staying closed. That's true on both sides. So, and his front leg is pretty straight. So he's doing a great job of going from the stride to the rotation of the hit. The only things that you might talk about here would be, it'd be nice if he kept, again, it would just make him quicker to the ball if he could keep a little bend in that front arm versus that absolute straight line. And the swing may have started an instant early, maybe holding that cock just an instant longer after the toe touch would allow him to explode through the ball a bit better. Zach does a good job of getting his whole body into the swing, and he does a good job at keeping his head right down on the pitch. So, yeah, beautiful job there. That's exactly what the lower body should look like at contact. Couldn't be better. On the tee, good job extending through it. Not quite so good on the live pitch. He's kind of topped the ball, and he hasn't, the speed of the pitch has kind of forced his bat back. But to summarize, we can just show the rest of the follow through. It's a good swing. It does a good job of getting the weight started, a good job of shifting and letting the hips drive the swing. There's far more good in this swing than bad. The biggest things would be perhaps a little more separation between first stride then swing versus sort of rushing the swing. And then the other most obvious thing about it is how that the front arm, the right arm in Zach's case, is completely straight. It's a straight line all the way through the swing, and that makes it harder to be quick to the ball. We definitely want to keep a little bend in that front arm. I know a drill his dad has been having him do, and I think it remains the best drill for him, is the one where he puts the tee up very close to the net, and he almost has to keep that power V in the arm to hit the ball off the tee in that way.